Hey everybody, I have no patience for the lies that are being told about this Breonna Taylor incident in Louisville. There now are anarchists, BLM Incorporated, and Democrats that are marching in the streets trying to advocate for justice for Breonna Taylor. Senator Harris, who will never become Vice President of the United States, says her family deserves justice. Well, let's actually go over the facts of the case. So, as background, there is an individual that was by the name of Jamarcus Glover. This was Breonna Taylor's ex-boyfriend. She was knee-deep in crime with Jamarcus Glover. In fact, he used Breonna Taylor's address for deliveries. He was arrested in a no-knock warrant. Breonna Taylor was in business with her ex-boyfriend, Jamarcus Glover. So there was another warrant that was issued, a no-knock warrant to go arrest Breonna Taylor, had her name on it. So they go to her residence and they knock. They knocked even though it was a no-knock raid. So they go into her home because there was no answer after they knocked, and the police were shot at by her new boyfriend, criminal, thug, Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker started to shoot at the police and shot Sergeant Mattingly in the leg. Unfortunately and tragically, Breonna Taylor got caught in the crossfire. She was not in her bed, however. She was standing in the hallway. And so after this, the police return fire back and forth, and Breonna Taylor passes away. That's not an outcome that I think anyone would defend. However, this was not as if they walked into a random apartment or the police strolled up to a random person on the side of the street, execution style, and decided to kill this individual. Breonna Taylor was dating a criminal, Kenneth Walker, who decided to shoot at the police. And so the grand jury poured over this information. People are outraged. They say they're only tried with reckless endangerment. That's probably a correct indictment for one of the police officers for endangering some of the other individuals in apartments that were adjacent. However, do you think for a second if there was evidence for this grand jury to proceed with a murder indictment that they wouldn't have done that? You see, this grand jury was under such public pressure to go and proceed with that sort of indictment for murder, and they didn't because the facts did not warrant it. So before you continue to wear Breonna Taylor's name on your helmet, or you have a shirt that says Breonna Taylor, know the facts of the case, that she was involved in a drug trafficking criminal scheme, that she was dating a attempted cop killer, Kenneth Walker, and her ex-boyfriend was Jamarcus Glover, not exactly involved with the best people in society. This is the same as Jacob Blake. People say, oh, we must remember Jacob Blake. Really? Jacob Blake was accused of being a rapist. I thought we're supposed to believe all women. So before we start to create these nationwide, emotive, quasi-pathological campaigns around unjust police killings, Breonna Taylor would still be alive if her boyfriend and her lover, Kenneth Walker, didn't try to kill a police officer. Now, I'm not defending the fact that Breonna Taylor passed away in the crossfire, but this idea that the police officers went out of their way to go murder Breonna Taylor while she was in her bed, when she was in the hallway, is nonsense. And the police knocked even though they had a no-knock warrant. Know the facts. Don't get angry just because the media tells you. And stand with our police officers. The police officers acted correctly in this situation. And if they're going to burn down another city around this, we should not tolerate this anymore. Stand the line with truth. Hold the line with truth, I should say. Because these people want to burn down our country at all costs. Breonna Taylor was involved in a criminal drug trafficking ring. Her ex-boyfriend was a drug trafficker, and when she passed away, her current boyfriend was a attempted cop killer. Know the facts. Free your mind. You might be a happier person. And if anyone dares try to burn down Louisville or says they will, they should be arrested and thrown in prison for at least a decade. Thanks so much. God bless you guys, and God bless our country.